guys. I'm in my basement right now because this is the only place I can get privacy at the moment. I'm sorry that I have not been posting a lot lately. I have been so stressed and my neighbor hates me. There are people walking. I feel like I'm in the Goonies. When she moved in, she was sweet. She seemed really nice. And I was smoking a green in the house at the time, and she was like, "Oh, it smells up my apartment. Can you not?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And I stopped after that. And a couple weeks later, she texts me a wall of text and is like, "How dare you continue to smoke in the house? My grandkids are asthmatic and you don't care about them, and I'm going to talk to, people who own the building and all this stuff." And I started crying hysterically. I was like, "It's not me." I was like, maybe like the fan in the bathroom is bringing in outside smells. And she was like, "Oh, what is that? What that was? I thought you were running water all the time." And I'm like, why would I do that? And so here's the thing. We live, there are a lot of college kids, you know what I mean? And like, she was accusing me of smoking cigarettes in the house, which I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but we live by a lot of college kids. So you're always within like a 20 feet radius of a pack of American Spirits. So, and then I realized she leaves all of her windows open. Like, of course. I'm having a time. She's having a time. I'm struggling, but I'm thriving. I'm look at me. What the fuck was that? It's a moth, and you can stay. Oh. Okay. What was I saying? Anyway, so I was crying hysterically. And I was like, I don't know if she believed it was me or not, but she was like, "Well, I'm going to figure this out." Fun fact, because of the whole World Cup, there's a lot of tourists, and I think they're speaking a different language, so even if they can hear me, they won't know what I'm saying. So yeah, that was the end of that cigarette smell debacle, I think. I have notes, because there's just so much. That was like 6 months ago, right? Yeah, and she never apologized for it. I think Jim was like, "Oh yeah, the neighbor smokes cigars, so that's where the smell is coming from." And she was like, "Oh, well, I'm glad we got that sorted." So I was like, "Okay." So, all right, that felt good. It felt good to be yelled at and be accused of, hurting asthmatic children. That felt good. So cut to a few weeks ago. Half of this tiny yard that we share is full of, like, toys, a grill, a fire pit, like 8 chairs, and they're all in the spot where like Moo is trained to go potty. So he can barely go potty. I'm trying to redirect him to the other side of the yard, but it's hard, right? So a couple weeks ago, I got another long text bright and early in the morning saying how disgusting I am that I let my dog go to the bathroom near her stuff. She was like, "If you want to continue being peaceful neighbors." First of all, continue, don't, what? Yeah, I was like, "Hey, this is my yard too. I'm disabled. I can't go on long walks. I walk him in the yard. I don't know. The yard is not clean, all right? There's rats. There's like bird droppings. Like, it is not, I wouldn't want, don't play in the dirt in the city. Like, there's so many nice playgrounds around that are like clean and fenced off so wild animals don't go in there. There are raccoons and trash in the yard." She once again threatened to call like the higher ups, which is like an empty threat because her landlord is not my landlord and my landlord likes me. So I'm not really like threatened, despite being threatened. So then I noticed that her security camera in her window is pointed at the yard, so every time I go in there, she's looking at me. I don't like that. I don't want to be surveilled. Like, I'm all for, like, security cameras in the yard because, you know, I don't want to get robbed or, like, I want to catch a criminal. Sure. But when you're just spying on your neighbors for the hell of it, it's like, don't. I'm trying to relax here. I don't want to be feeling like I'm walking on eggshells. I go out and I smoke a little and I walk my dog in the yard. Not like I'm a freaking super quiet, chill neighbor to have. It's like I'm disabled. I don't fucking do anything. Yeah, I also noticed today that all of her windows are open, which means cigarette smells from the outside are going to get into her house, and I'm going to get another lengthy text being like, I'm gonna call the landlords on you, and they're gonna figure out something. I was like, dude, come on. Are you? I also feel like maybe she thinks I'm a lot younger than I am. Like, I'm almost 34, but I can see how she would think that I'm like a young college student who's just like a snotty, bratty kid rebelling for the sake of it. Which, it's very strange. It's been so long since I've been stereotyped like that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And trying to meditate through the stress is so hard when it's like, she's setting me up to get yelled at. See what else is in my notes. Oh, Jim works from home now and he's on calls a lot. I don't use my music speaker during the day because of that reason. I only really use it on weekends. And I listen to headphones because I don't want to be noisy, right? The stomp clap genre is alive and well in her apartment. Oh my god. Is she trying to get me like to leave? Sorry for that noise. There's so many beeps and boops happening all the time. And things are falling on me. Probably not, but it feels like it. I'm just gonna keep living my life. I'm gonna keep directing Moo into to the different side of the yard. So he'll try not to bother anybody. It's hard to not rack your brain constantly and be like, why is this happening to me? I mean, I'm just kind of updating y'all. I don't need advice. I'm not petty. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna like play her game or whatever. I'm not going to be a mean girl. I'm just going to keep existing I'm staying in my lane and I'm just being myself. And that's really all I can do. That's a really big spider that I didn't see. You've been there the whole time? Oh shit, I really should not leave my notes down here. Oh my god. Oh, someone flushed the toilet. Alright, I should probably go upstairs. Go wave to the security camera in the yard while I have a smoke. You know what I was thinking of doing? Was just getting like wet toilet paper and throwing it out the window until it sticks and it covers the camera. Don't look at me. I'm not doing anything wrong. Don't look at me. I think what hurts the most is that I am disabled and I was homeless once. So the idea of she wants me to leave or get evicted is like really messed up. Because I've had people purposely try not to help me in order for me to go back to Florida. And so it brings a lot of that back up. Because, like, lady, you don't know me. I don't have family here. You don't know my life. I just think that's a pretty messed up thing to do. It makes me sad that people are that hurtful. Sorry this wasn't a more cheerful video. Oh my goodness. But that's okay. I'm going to do more because this makes me happy and I need to focus on things that will make me happy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a walk. It's a nice day. Get some sunshine. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and wear sunscreen, and I love you and I'll see you soon. Bye.